The techniques of acupuncture and moxibustion in traditional Chinese medicine are a traditional knowledge and practice formed in the soil of ancient Chinese culture for regulating the body's balance and maintaining health. They are based on the holistic concept of unity between man and nature. Under the guidance of the theories of the channels and acupuncture points, its practice involves the insertion of needles into specific points on the body or the burning of moxa to warm the surface parts of the body in order to relieve pain, treat illness or promote health. The holistic concept of unity between man and nature, which stems from ancient Chinese philosophy, views the living individual as a component part of the universe and explains life activities with the theory of yin and yang. For instance, in the natural world, yin represents the earth, the moon and night, whereas yang represents the sky or heaven, the sun and day. Inside the human body, upward movement represents yang, whereas stability and downward movement represents yin. Yin and yang govern nature as well as the body's interior. Therefore, if the yin-yang balance between the external environment and the body, or that within the body, is upset, disease results. The theories of acupuncture and moxibustion hold that the human body is a microcosm, each part of which is connected by channels. Through long-term practice, points on the channels have been discovered, gradually developing into a systematic theory, of which the 12 channels correspond to the 12 months and 365 acupuncture points to the 365 days of the year. This theory embodies the dynamic relationship between heaven, man and earth. For instance, if a patient has a toothache on the left side, it can be treated by inserting a needle in the hegu point on the right hand. The principle of selecting points on the lower body for diseases in the upper, or of selecting points on the right for diseases on the left, reflects clearly acupuncture and moxibustion's holistic view of the human body as an integral whole. The practice of acupuncture and moxibustion can be explained as follows. In acupuncture, the primary tool is the needle. Historically, needles were made of special stones or metals, such as bronze, iron, gold, and silver. Today, needles are mostly made of stainless steel. Needles are selected according to the individual conditions and used to puncture and stimulate specific points to dredge the channels. Methods such as lifting, thrusting, twirling, and rotating, or comprehensive needle techniques are used for both prevention and treatment of disease. 9 needles of different shapes and dozens of different needle techniques were recorded in the classic of acupuncture in the 2nd to 3rd century BC. The primary material used for moxibustion is artemisiae, commonly known as the moxa plant, which has a particular fragrance and grows in most parts of China. Since ancient times, the Chinese have believed that it has the ability to dispel pathogenic factors. Moxa cones and sticks are made of moxa wool, processed from moxa leaves, which have been dried up and ground into wool. Moxa cones and moxa wool burn with an even warmth for a long period of time. Moxibustion is usually divided into direct and indirect forms, in which either moxa cones are placed directly on points, or moxa sticks are held and kept at some distance from the body surface to warm the points so as to adjust the yin and yang of the body and restore balance and health. Acupuncture and moxibustion have been constantly reinvented in response to the environment and interactions with nature and history. Therefore, characteristic regional, group or individual schools have formed. Through endless exploration over the course of several millennia, acupuncturists throughout history have improved upon the ancient art of acupuncture and moxibustion. The three-step needle techniques improved upon by Chen Shenong are based on the relationships between heaven, earth and man. They summarize the three needle depths of superficial, middle and deep. The three free-flow needle techniques summarized by He Pu Ren are based on severity of illness and apply slight warming and strong promotion of free flow to treat disease. These needle techniques have had far-reaching influences on promoting the continuing existence of this tradition. In China, to be a recognized master of the acupuncture tradition requires apprenticeship under a renowned acupuncturist. Acupuncture and moxibustion are primarily transmitted through example, as well as verbal instruction through inherited lineages formed by master-pupil relations or members of a clan. These tradition bearers are identified by their reverence for the mythological figures of Huangdi and Fuxi. To become an excellent, reputable acupuncturist requires long-term accumulation of knowledge and practical experience. The bronze figure of acupuncture points, cast in 1026 in the Song dynasty, the systematic classic of acupuncture and moxibustion, compiled in 259, and the great compendium of acupuncture and moxibustion, written in 1601, as well as other works, are all a testimony to the inheritance and development of this tradition and have served as important reference materials in the study of acupuncture and moxibustion and have been playing a significant role in their continued development up to the present day. Among the Chinese people, there are sayings such as "one needle and a bundle of herbs keeps you healthy into old age," and "hanging moxa leaves on your front door keeps the doctor away all year round." These sayings are evidence that acupuncture and moxibustion have had a huge impact on people's lives and also reflect the widespread recognition of this ancient tradition. Acupuncture and moxibustion are a type of natural therapy which requires no medicine. This comprehensive body of knowledge and steady rate of development have played an important role in promoting healthcare. For the sake of protecting its continuous existence, the China Association of Acupuncture and Moxibustion, the Institute of Acupuncture and Moxibustion of the China Academy of Chinese Medical Sciences and associated communities have launched wide-ranging movements for the study and practice of this tradition. Chinese acupuncture and moxibustion is a living body of ancient Chinese wisdom and cultural legacy.